Amanda. I had an idea you might be leaving.
I had an idea you might be too, Elliot.
Sir, why should I? Where's your...
Victor's dining, alone.
Oh.
Where's yours?
Sybil's dining alone, too.
Oh. Do you want a cocktail? There are 2 here.
There's 2 over here as well.
Let's have my 2 first.
Very well. Remarkably low wall to this hotel.
Remarkable. Hardly a wall at all.
To honeymoon.
Honeymoon.
Of course you're in love with Victor.
Of course.
Funny.
I don't see anything funny about it. You love Sybil, don't you?
Certainly.
There you are, then.
There we both are, then.
I hope you'll be very happy, Elliot.
You too, Amanda. Nasty insistent little tune, that one.
Yes. It's annoying to find how potent cheap music can be.
Amanda, what exactly were you remembering at that moment?
Really want to know?
Yes.
St. Moritz, the Palace Hotel skating rink early one morning. Bright, strong sunlight and everybody whirling round in vivid colors. And you kneeling down to put on my skates for me.
You'd fallen on the ice a few minutes before.
You were beastly to laugh.
Poor darling.
Do you remember waking up in the morning and standing on the balcony looking out across the valley?
Blue shadows on white snow. Cleanness beyond belief. High above everything in the world. How beautiful it was.
It's nice to think we had a few marvelous moments.
A few? We had heaps, really. Only they slip away in the background. One only remembers the bad ones.
What utter fools we were to ruin it all.
Why did we?
Who knows?
We were so ridiculously over in love.
To the devil with love.
To the devil.
We say that. And yet here we are starting afresh with 2 quite different people. In love all over again. Aren't we?
No.
Elliot.
We're not in love all over again, Amanda, and you know it.
Darling, stop it. We've got to talk about something else besides ourselves. We've got to. What have you been doing lately?
Well, I went round the world, you know, after...
How was it?
The world? Very enjoyable.
China must be very interesting.
Very big, China.
And Japan?
Very small.
And India, the Taj Mahal. You weren't disappointed in the Taj Mahal?
Unbelievably beautiful. Sort of dream.
That was the moonlight. I expect you must have seen it by moonlight.
Darling, I love you so.
I hope you met a sacred white elephant. They're lint white, I believe, and very, very sweet.
I never loved anyone else for an instant.
Elliot, you mustn't, please.
You love me too, don't you? There's no doubt about it anywhere, is there?
No. No doubt anywhere.
Amanda, deep down in my deepest heart, I want you back again. Please.
Oh, my darling. Oh, Elliot, what now? What are we going to do?
Escape.
Together?
Of course, now, before it's too late.
We can't. It'll break Victor's heart.
And Sybil's too, probably. But think how much worse it will be for them if we stayed, loving each other so desperately.
Elliot, if we do this thing, we'll suffer for it. I know we shall.
Can't be helped, Amanda.
We'll start all those awful rows all over again.
Oh, no, darling. We're older now and wiser.
Only older, not wiser.
Will you stop shilly-shally?
I'm only trying to be sensible.
You're only succeeding in being completely idiotic.
Elliot, what did I tell you? Here we are already at each other's throats.
Darling, forgive me.
No, I won't move until we have a solemn compact never to quarrel again. It's the bickering that starts it. We've got to invent some phrase or catchword to use whenever we start bickering. When one of us says that, we must stop at once. It's our only hope.
Yes, you're right.
What shall it be?
Solomon Isaacs.
Solomon Isaacs? That'll do.
Now, come on.
My bag.
Forget it, darling. We'll buy clothes later. Look, there's a stairway over there from the terrace right down to the courtyard. We'll take no chances of meeting.
Darling, this is terrible, terrible.
Amanda.
Notes. We should leave notes.
We'll telegraph from somewhere.
Darling, I can't go. It's too awful. I daren't.
Will you come or must I drag you by the hair of the head?
Elliot.
Solomon Isaacs.
Oh, darling.
Now, let's go.
Ellie. Oh, Ellie, darling.
Amanda. Oh, good evening. I was looking for my wife.
Oh, that's funny. I was looking for my husband.
Well, quite a coincidence.
Lovely night.
Lovely.
You know, we're on our honeymoon.
Really? So are we. Certainly a remarkable coincidence. Remarkable.
Isn't it?
Can't imagine what's happened to Amanda.
I can't imagine what's happened to Elliot.
What? What name did you say?
I said... What name did you say?
Amanda.
And Elliot. Oh. Elliot!
Amanda!
and gentlemen. It was something like this. After we ran away from the hotel...
If you don't mind, I'm telling the story.
I don't see why you should. After all, I was there, wasn't I? And there's certainly nothing wrong with my memory.
I agree. The fault is with your mind as a whole.
What?
I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we went directly from the hotel afterwards to my lodge in the country.
It was my lodge. You gave it to me by the terms of the divorce.
We went to a lodge in the country.
That's better.
Thank you very much. We were blissfully happy, you and I, and your maid and I.
Maiden by choice, Elliot.
Not hers, I'll be bound. Well, as I was saying, we went to this lodge.
You know, Elliot, I'm glad we didn't go out tonight.
Or last night.
Or the night before.
We ought to be absolutely tortured with conscience. You know that, don't you?
Oh, we sent Victor and Sybil a nice note from wherever it was. What more can they want?
You're even more ruthless than I am.
I don't believe in crying over my bridge before I've eaten it.
Very simple. But you know, one or both of them is bound to turn up here eventually.
Bound to? Won't it be horrible?
Completely and exquisitely. I can hardly wait.
I can just see Victor. He will roar and snort like a...
Like a whole herd of bison.
You know, bison never sounds right to me somehow. I have a feeling it ought to be bisons. A flock of bisons.
You might say a covey of bisons, or even a school of bisons.
Yes, lovely. The Royal London School of Bisons. Speaking of bisons, have you ever crossed the Sahara on a camel?
Frequently. When I was a boy, we used to do it all the time. My grandmother had a lovely seat on a camel.
There's no doubt about it. Foreign travel's the thing.
Indubitably.
Darling, have I told you you're very attractive tonight?
Uh-huh. But it bears repeating. Amanda, come here.
Thank you, my dear. You know, Elliot, I believe I'd rather be kissed by you than almost any man I know.
Almost?
Did I say almost?
You certainly did.
Well, that's what I meant.
Now, look here.
Solomon Isaacs, darling, remember?
You know, we've hardly had to use Solomon Isaacs at all.
Solomon Isaacs is so long. Let's shorten it to, I know, Solomon.
All right. Hand me my drink, will you?
The music?
Why not? Are you engaged for this dance, Lady Agatha?
Funnily enough, I was. But my partner was suddenly taken ill.
It's this cursed smallpox epidemic. You'll dance it with me.
I shall be charmed. Tell me, is that the Grand Duchess Olga lying under the grand piano?
Yeah. Her husband died a few weeks ago, you know, on his way back from Pulborough.
What on earth was he doing in Pulborough?
Nobody knows exactly, but there have been the usual rumors.
I see.
Delightful parties Lady Bundle always gives, doesn't she?
Entrancing. Such a dear old lady.
And so gay. Did you notice her at supper blowing all those shrimps through her ear trumpet?
Darling, the music.
Yes. Amanda, my sweet, what fools we were. Those lost years.
I know.
We were raving mad ever to part, even for an instant.
Utter imbeciles.
My heart broke on that infernal trip round the world. I saw such beautiful things, darling. Moonlight shining on old temples, strange barbaric dances in jungle villages, flamingos flying over deep, deep blue water. Breathlessly lovely and somehow completely unexciting because you weren't there to see them with me.
Take me, please. Let's make up for lost time.
Next week?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I must see those dear flamingos. Oh, darling, I love you so.
Angel.
No, Eddie. Stop now. Darling.
Why should I stop? You know you adore being kissed.
I know, but it's too soon after dinner.
You really do say the most awful things sometimes.
Well, it is much too soon.
That remark shows rather a common sort of mind, I'm afraid.
Oh, it does it?
Yeah.
You simply don't realize that there are certain times when our cosmic thingamajigs don't fuse properly.
Cosmic thingamajigs, indeed. Please try to be more explicit.
You know
now.
perfectly well what I mean. Don't try to patronize me. You're tight. That's what's wrong with you.
Tight? I've had 3 small liqueur glasses of brandy all the evening. A child of 2 couldn't get tight on that.
On the contrary, a child of 2 would get roaring drunk on only 1 glass of brandy.
Very interesting, dear. Very interesting. How about a child of 4 and a child of 6 and a child of 9? We might get up a splendid little debate about that. Intemperate tot.
Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up!
There you go. Snap, snap, snap like a little adder.
Adders don't snap. They sing.
Nonsense. They have a little bag of venom behind their fangs and they snap.
They sing.
They snap!
I don't care, do you understand? I don't care if they bark and roll about like hoops.
Amanda, you listen to me.
I will not listen to you. I want some peace. Peace and quiet. I'm going to play some music.
You're going to listen to me.
I'm not.
Amanda, put down that record.
I won't.
Put it down, I say.
Stay away from me.
Put that record down.
All right, I will. There.
Ow! Very pretty. Thank you very much.
You struck me.
Why not? You broke a record over my head.
You struck me.
Of course I did. Certain women should be struck regularly like gongs.
You, I hate you. I loathe you. I despise you.
And don't throw that vase at me. It took 10 years to find it. Darling,
It took
don't...
twice that long to find the pieces.
Solid! Darling, solid!
Oh, stop it yourself.
Your aim used to be better. Very pretty.
Stop laughing, you.
Charming.
Wahina, stop it.
Well, it's
Stop it.